YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to Timeless Sneakers and Watches. Per the lights in the background, I hope you guys can tell what review is going down today. Obviously it's no surprise and it's no shocker. We are going to review the beautiful Black Bay GMT by Tudor. Guys, this piece has been out of this world as far as an experience, right? As far as experiencing the piece, enjoying the piece, really just soaking in the beauty of this piece. Of course, you know, big shout out to Belmont watches. Guys, if you guys haven't checked their website is full of amazing watches at great deals. The link to their website will be down below. I want to say this watch already sold, so I can't even say, hey, go and check this out. But I know Adam over at Belmont is constantly adding inventory, constantly getting some amazing pieces. So check their website out. Feel free to DM them on Instagram if you have questions about any piece. And of course, let him know that Timeless Sneakers and Watches sent you. He'll give you a nice little discount and hook you up. But again, guys, let's get into this review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into it. In the words of Watchfinder, and I quote, "You've bought the Tudor because you couldn't afford the Rolex, but now you might just want the Tudor because you don't want the Rolex." And fam, let me tell you, those are the words of a genius. I think as early collectors or enthusiasts, we dream of the days we'll own a quote-unquote luxury piece. I myself remember thinking, man, I can't wait to own a Rolex Submariner or a GMT Master 2. Man, that Pepsi or Batman, ooh-wee. But as we mature in the hobby, understand watchmaking a bit better, we come to understand that sometimes we make Rolex out to be something that is so out of this world, something so phenomenal, just to realize that that's not the case. No pun intended. See what I did there? Case, watch case. Okay, moving on. And it brings us to this, the stunning and beautiful Tudor Black Bay GMT. From the moment I laid eyes on this beautiful piece, I no longer wanted a Submariner or a GMT Master 2, to be honest. Those desires were instantly gone. There was something subtle, elegant, and mysterious about this piece. And as soon as I put it on the wrist, it was a sensation and feeling of, if you know, you know. Look, there are tons of reviews of this piece out there, and quite frankly, way better ones that I can ever do. So let me not bore you to death, but let's get some of the specs out of the way. That way you understand the watch a little bit better. And I'll tell you my thoughts on this beautiful Black Bay GMT. With this model, you get a 316L stainless steel case. You get a bi-directional aluminum bezel. You get a domed, kind of a box style crystal. The case size measures at 41 millimeters. The height, including the dome sapphire crystal, height of 15 millimeters. Lug to lug, you're at 50. The lug width of 22. The smoothest screwed down crown and hand winding action I've ever experienced. You get a crazy 70-hour power reserve with the in-house Tudor caliber MT5652, beating at 28,800 BPH or 4 Hertz. And to top it off, Tudor said, boom, here's 200 meters of water resistance. Mic drop, walk away. Now, on paper, those dimensions sound scary and may put a lot of people off. But let me tell you, that is not the case at all. The watch just disappears on the wrist. I have just under a 7-inch wrist, and typically I try to stay at about 40 millimeter watch case size and a lug to lug of under 50. But as soon as I put it on wrist, it fit like a glove. What I'm trying to say is you have to simply just experience this watch in the metal. Can we also give Tudor a round of applause for knocking it out of the park with this piece? I think what I like so much and why I fell in love with this, it was the simple fact that it's not trying to be anything it's not. Omar, what do you mean? It's not trying to be its older brother. It's simply just being a Tudor Black Bay with all its vintage inspired glory. And let me add by saying it's one hell of a tool watch. I mean, let's put this in perspective. You travel, don't trip, potato chip. Tudor has you covered with the GMT complication. Oh, wait, you forgot the date. Don't worry, just look down at your wrist. It's there. OMG. You fell into a pool. Or someone pushed you into a pool. Tudor has you covered, bro. With 200 meters of water resistant. GMT Master 2, 100 meters.
I'm just saying.
I mean, this can literally be your one and only watch. And trust me, when you look down at your wrist, you won't regret this purchase. Yes, Rolex is a better finished watch. And yes, it has gold. The bracelet's amazing. The ceramic bezel is cool. It won't scratch or fade over time. The on-the-fly adjustment is awesome. But is it worth $20,000 to $25,000? Hell to the nah. To the nah. Let me ask you this. Can you even get one at retail? Exactly. And this is why I love this piece even more. You get the attention to detail its older brother gets. Maybe not to the extent and finish, but you know you're wearing a quality piece on the wrist. And best of all, you can actually obtain one and not have to sell a kidney or your last born. High five! For about $4,000, you get an amazing do-everything watch. You won't regret adding to your collection. Listen, fam, I'll leave you with this. I love the understated elegance Tudor gives you without the flash and bling of the Rolex. And simply, the confidence Tudor gives you without the crazy price tag is a huge win in my books. Look, I mentioned earlier and I made a statement that the desire of ever wanting to own a Submariner GMT Master 2 were instantly gone after experiencing this piece. And I have to say I stand by that. That feeling is truly gone. Now, will I turn down a great deal or the opportunity to own a sub or a GMT Master 2? No. If presented, I'm definitely going to own one or experience one. Come on, you'd have to be dumb. But can I live without ever owning one? Or if the opportunity never came, would I ever envy someone who's wearing a sub or a GMT Master 2 and all I have on my wrist is this poor old Tudor GMT? Definitely not. Ladies and gents, this beautiful piece is all I need to live my happily ever after. And I can almost guarantee there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's no surprise, as you can tell, that I have enjoyed, truly enjoyed this piece. By far, I think it is just an amazing piece. It really can be that one watch collection you kind of hear about all the time within the watch community. It's such a versatile piece. It really does everything. It's honestly been one that has changed my mind and really perspective on other pieces, right? And so again, no shocker that I have fallen in love with this Black Bay GMT. Guys, give Belmont a follow over on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram, Timeless Sneakers and Watches. And I truly appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And till next time, peace.